Greetings, St. Paul's, and blessings on this Monday, the first Monday of the new church year. Today, the church celebrates the feast of Andrew the Apostle. The psalm appointed for his feast is Psalm 19. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament shows his handiwork. One day tells its tale to another, and one night imparts knowledge to another. Many of you, if not all of you, probably have heard of the Apostle Andrew. Most of you may have heard of him as Simon Peter's brother, one of the two who Jesus called by the lake's shore when he said, "Follow me and I will make you fish for people." But it is easy to forget that Andrew was one of the followers of John the Baptist, and that when John pointed out Jesus as the one to be followed, Andrew and others left John and went to follow Jesus. And it was Andrew who then told his brother Peter, "Come, this is the Messiah." And then, Peter becomes the famous one, probably because he's the one with the bigger and louder mouth. Andrew is known as the patron saint of Scotland. So many things we know about the other disciples and very little about one such as Andrew. But we know that he was one of the 12 at the time of the death of Jesus, and he continued to be one of the 12 after the resurrection. He was prominent in the proclamation of the good news of salvation through Jesus. And it is said that he was crucified with a cross in the form of an X and tortured by pagans to death. I pray that we can follow Andrew's example in our lives. And the main thing about his example is that he invited his family and his friends to be a part of the company of Jesus. We are called to live in such a way that when we recognize the presence of Christ before us, that we allow others to see the presence of that Christ and invite them into that company. May the work we do today be not only one that brings us into fuller relationship with God, but it brings those who we live and move and have our being with into that same wonderful way of living. One where Christ is accepted as the Lord of our lives, and where we are willing to give ourselves over for the building up of God's kingdom here among us through our work and ministry of love and of caring for the least among us. May this be a continued day of blessing for you, St. Paul's, and may the Holy Spirit that dwells within and around be your source of strength, comfort, and wisdom to meet the challenge of the days to come. Stay well, stay healthy, and God's grace be with you.